That's awful. All right, hey guys, welcome to 2023, where I messed up the first loop pedal jam. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. We're basically just jumping right into it. I'm just going to play some improvised stuff and some other things. I'm doing this one a little bit early, so if you guys have any questions, just let me know. This one's not going to go quite as late as before, and I'm starting just a little bit earlier than usual. So let's jump right in. I guess I'm just going to make a groove and come up with something. If you have a genre that you would like me to play and a key, just let me know. All right, so welcome. Anybody that's here, please say something in the chat. Let me know that it's working. If I don't hear anything in a minute, I will assume that it's not. That was just a little minor group. I'm going to play a couple things that are probably familiar to you guys. Let me see for my additions to this next one. I may not. I may make it up still in the middle. almost there. I almost remembered it. So Dave says, "Hey Stephen, just got my first Ubase and stumbled upon your channel. Will be a patron for soon." Oh, awesome. Well, Dave, thank you for signing on and watching the live stream a little bit. I appreciate all the support. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to try to help you out with just questions about the instrument in general or about playing or anything related to it. All right, I'm gonna get a little more high end because I feel like the low end is cutting through the amp, but the high end is not. Okay. So I had a student earlier today that showed me a Primus song. Well, it wasn't a Primus song. It was a Les Claypool song. And he was playing against a drone note and playing a lot of stuff from the Mixolydian mode. So I thought that would be a kind of a fun thing to talk about for a minute. And I'll try to do an improvisation around what I'm talking about. But a lot of times people will play stuff against an open D string. So you have that open D string, and then when you're on the G string, you can play stuff against it by strumming two strings at the same time or plucking two strings at the same time. So you could do this, or you could strum them, or you could go back and forth between them, plucking each one individually. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of make something up using that idea, and maybe talk about what I'm doing a little bit before then. So the Les Claypool song used the Mixolydian mode against this. So that's like, it's like a major scale, but instead of the seventh being here, you flat it one note. And the other notes are exactly the same as the major scale. And so he was doing that all on the G string. Oop, don't have enough notes. If we had enough notes, you could do that. But you could also go lower. So we've got that note there. And so that's the Mixolydian mode. Real quick, let me answer Dave's second question, or he's got a question or something. Got a zebrawood U-bass, and as my first instrument, I'm getting a lot of buzzing on the A string. That's 1 and 2. Not sure if it's me or the instrument. Okay, so Dave, I actually had some issues with certain instruments, and there are different ways to fix it. What I found to work was giving the truss rod a slight adjustment. You'll have to kind of look at videos to see which way it needs to go. If it's actually just those frets and not just your playing. If you're playing pretty lightly and plucking up instead of in, and it's still buzzing, then chances are it is the instrument. And if that's the case, you just have to do some sort of setup. One option is to figure out how to raise the string height a little bit or raise the action at the bridge. And the other option is to do a tiny little turn on the truss rod. So if it's the Kala zebra wood, if it's not Kala, it may not have a truss rod. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to jump back to this idea, playing against a D string. So the Mixolydian mode against a D string, just playing random notes or random melodies from it, not just random notes, because I'm kind of using elements of melody. So what I like to do with that is instead of just staying in the Mixolydian mode the whole time, I kind of move into a different mode just by using some like resolving ideas. So I might start by playing major with the Mixolydian thing. Then I might go. So since I went up by a half step, I was able to just go into a totally different mode. Now it sounds like I'm in minor. Now I'm doing harmonic minor. Now I raise the 6, so now I'm kind of playing from Dorian. Still minor, with a raised 6th note of the scale. So if you don't understand what I mean by the 6th note of the scale, you really might want to learn the note names here. So like, if I was doing a D Mixolydian mode, would be D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. But if I was playing, sorry, that was the Dorian mode, not Mixolydian. I said that backwards. That was the Dorian mode. Mixolydian mode would be, sorry, I'm just being mindless over here. That would be D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D. So there's only one note difference between Mixolydian and Dorian, and that makes it sound either major or minor. Or minor. Anyway, so knowing the nuances of the modes and then practicing your knowledge of them against a drone note is kind of fun. So that was Dorian. Minor 3rd. There's the 5th, and then the raise is 6. I don't have enough notes to do the rest of the scale up here, but I want to turn it into the, so that's the Dorian mode. Did I say Dorian? I might have been saying the wrong name. To make it Mixolydian, you just have to raise the F up to an F sharp. So if you're starting in the Dorian mode, you could go up to the 4th note of the scale and resolve down by a half step. And then decide to be in the Mixolydian mode for a while. If you get tired of that one, then you can try Lydian, which would be raising the 4th note.